Hello, is Angela available? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the election. Say again? Oh, okay. All right. I don't know what she said. She said something, something, something. You'll have to call me back. Sure, I'll call you back. Why not? Talked to correct person. Um, Edit, view, docs, chat, view, docs, chat. Oh, it was broken. Okay. Hello, is GloverJr available? Hello, is GloverJr available? Hello, my name is Grant. I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election. Say again? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the upcoming Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the election. All right, you have a good say, sir. Absolutely. That guy lied. Like, he totally lied. He could all of a sudden understand me when I said, "You have a good day, sir." Oh, you have a good day too, sir. But he couldn't. He couldn't understand what I was saying. Yeah, whatever. Liar. It's okay. You could have just said, "Hey, I don't want to talk, man." It's totally fine with me. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, so all right, let's check out what's going on. Check out what's going on the Reddit. Haven't been on there in a while. What's up, dog man? What are you laughing at? What's hilarious? What's funny? What's so funny that you're laughing out loud, sir? Is that my hair? No, it's not. Phone bank for Team Paget, guys. Please, I'm not a good cook. Hello, is Don available? How are you doing? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the election. Hello? Did you mute me on accident? Um, Hello, are you there, Don? Hello? We'll just call that a disconnect. I am totally not on the wrong side, Patchett. But whatever, man. If you say so. We're gonna get Steve that nice dinner and those 5 unsolicited minutes of compliments. Because hashtag poor Steve. Hello, is Beverly available? My name is Grant and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. Am I speaking with Beverly? Yes, ma'am. Would you mind talking later? Okay, no, she wouldn't, I guess. Can you take a picture every 10 of your screen every 10? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I think I just replied to the wrong. Whoops. Let me delete that. Yeah, nope. Yeah, delete. Whoopsie. Let's try this again. Shoot. It did, didn't it? It did, didn't it? Hashtag. Da-da-da-da-da. Talk to correct person. Ready. Hello, is Andre available? Hello, is Andre available? How you doing, Andre? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. And I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to answer some questions about the election. Nope. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have any time at all. Doesn't even have enough time to let me finish saying what I was saying. Hashtag Team Steve. Oh yeah, we just got you another point, buddy. Hold on. Is that not the? It's all right. Let me just. Yeah, I'll just do it that way. Why not? Hello, is Michelle available? Alrighty, sir. You have a good evening. What's that? 6 points now? I think. Tweety tweet. Alright, sweet. Oh, yeah. Let's get some music in the background. Totally forgot. Hello, is Seth available? Well, how are you doing, Seth's dad? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. And I was just calling to ask if, see if you wanted to answer a few questions about the presidential election. Oh, that's no problem. No problem. Who'd you vote for? Trump? No, I'm talking about last election. I agree with you. Have you heard of Andrew Yang? You haven't. Andrew Yang. He is a Democratic candidate running for president right now, and he is pulling about 15% or more of Trump voters right now. I agree. I agree. If we called back later, would we get you or would we get Seth? Okay, so we have the wrong number then. All right. All right. Well, it was nice talking to you, and I hope you, since you haven't heard of Mr. Andrew, I hope you give him a shot. Trump supporters seem to like him, so I think maybe he's worth looking into. I agree with you. Alrighty. No problem. I hope you do some research, though. We like Trump guys over here. Yep, and I wish they would quit screwing around with identity politics and racial mess and oh, he said this and you did that and yeah, I wish they would just stick to the facts and math and rules, and that's why I like Andrew Yang. He's a candidate who sticks to the facts. Unless you're a goofball. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I thank you for taking the time out to speak with me. You too. Absolutely. Bye. Oh, I have two people watching me. New record. Two whole people. If they're Iowans, that's like 2,000 Californians. How many are you on? Really? Oh, it like disconnected or whatever, and you couldn't get the picture. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. You're honored. Oh yeah, Twitter does have a live thing. It goes through Periscope, man. Hello, is Leslie available? My name is Grant. I'm sorry for bothering you, and I'm a volunteer for the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. Can I just give you a call back at a later time? All right. Yes, ma'am. Bye. Talking to right person. She was not mad. We probably need to call her again. So you know what? I'm gonna say no contact. She was willing to talk. Was just busy. And her name was Leslie. Oh yeah, music. Cause golly, I'm actually chat. Yeah, Twitter does have a live thing. It goes through Periscope. Periscope is a lame app that tried to pop off like 5 years ago, and it never happened. I don't know if Twitter bought them or if Twitter was a part of them from the get go, but it never got to what they wanted it to be, and you can tell. Okay, Annetta May does not want to talk. My goodness.
Hello there, David. Hi there, David. Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I'm a volunteer with Andrew Yang's presidential campaign. Do you have a minute to answer a few questions about the election?
Yeah, ma'am. And what are you honored for? That I called your name, or that I told you that you're worth 2,000 Californians? What was I doing though? Music once again, because I will get sidetracked a billion times over. Let's just move this off screen just in case. There's some nonsense in here. He would have a town hall in Iowa City days after I left. Oh yeah, we just broke the record again. There's 3 people watching now, man. There's 3 people watching Borp. It's you and Zorax, and I don't know because the third person hasn't said anything yet. But there's 3 now. So you are part of another record, sir. Music. Background music. We're gonna move that to here. And we're going to close that. Click here to start calling because I don't want to lose this number here. Media source. Let's try it. Filters. Nope. Wrong. Remove. Yes. Right click. Add. Media source. Okay. Local file. Browse. Downloads. Chill hop. Open. Hello, Magdalena. Am I talking to the right person here? I have the wrong number. Sorry about that. You have a good evening. Yeah. Did you hear blasting music in your ears just a moment ago? 'Cause I can't tell. Trying to figure out OBS and master it in this stream. We'll see how that goes. Advanced audio properties. Nope. Properties. Oh, there was blasting music playing in your ear? Hello, is Sean available? Hello, is Sean available? I'm not sure if I believe you, but okay. Yeah, I don't believe you. You absolutely speak English. Liar. Whatever. Should I call that hostile? Answer saying ni hao and saying it so American that. Ugh, gross. Alright. I'm gonna assume. No, I'm not gonna assume anything. I'm gonna no contact that. Here goes some more points. I'm gonna read your comment in a second, sir. Let me mark these points here. All right. Sure, I can figure this out. You're smarter than a computer. You can do it. Alright. Loop. Show nothing when playback ends. Choose file when active. Close file when inactive. Restart playback when source becomes active. Loop. Speed. Hello, is Eric available? How you doing, Eric? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. And I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to answer some questions about the coming up election. No, he doesn't. How do I figure this out? Media source. Okay. How do I have it play in my ears? I want the music. Properties loop, because I'm not gonna change. Okay, do that. It's gotta be. Hello, is Tracy available? How you doing, Tracy? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang campaign. I was just wondering if you'd like to answer a few questions about the coming up election. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes. All right, cool. Do you know who Andrew Yang is? Let's just start there. Andrew Yang, running for president? If you had to rank him, where would you rank him? 1, 2, 3, 4, undecided? Okay, would you be willing to let him talk to you? Let him speak to you for about a good hour in podcast form and let him explain it himself, because he's probably the best explainer of his own policy. Well, there's a few good podcasts out there. One would be the Joe Rogan podcast. It's maybe about an hour and a half, and I really do recommend it. It is a great watch. All right. If you can, yeah, absolutely. Hey, have a good evening. Okay, that was very interesting. Yeah, I'll watch it. Sure. All right. Bye. Okay. Whatever. I'll take that. I will take that. stomach said eat. Okay, let's see. I'm sure there I can figure this out to where it plays in my ear. Hello, is Marjorie available? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to answer some questions about the coming up election. All right, ma'am. Would you mind if we called you back? All right. Thank you. You have a good evening. There we go. No contact, so somebody can call her back. Once again, I would like this music to be playing in my ear. Let's figure this out. Audio input capture media source. Monitor off. Monitor only. Mute output. Monitor in output. Monitor only. Oh. Music. Are you smarter than a computer? The answer is yes. Alright. Iowa Press Video is great if they only have like 20 minutes. What Iowa Press Video board? Also for older. Oh, Iowa Press Video is great. Okay. Can you drop that link in the chat, or is that possible? I may have links blocked in the chat. Shoot. Can you space it out? Like, chop it up into a few sections or whatever? Hello, is Aaron available? Hello, is Aaron available? How you doing? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to answer some questions about the upcoming No He Doesn't. Sweet. I don't think that was an older voter. She was definitely, just from her voice, I could probably say that she was early 40s, late 30s, and then her manner of speaking, and the fact that she was willing to go research something further on the computer probably put her in the 35 to 45-year-old range, just off of me guessing, but who knows, really. Yeah, you should totally send me the link to whatever press video you're talking about, Blorp. Iowa press video. Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Hello there, is there a Nathaniel here?
Also, can you hear that music? And is it too loud? If you can. Hello, my name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer for the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was originally calling to ask you a few questions about the coming up election, but since I got the voicemail, I was just wondering if maybe you can call me back later, or I can call you later. My number is 205-235-3404. If you'd like to talk, you can give me a call back at any time. Thank you.
Hello there, is this Cassie?
No music, huh? Okay. Let me figure that out then. Because it's totally in my ears. Hello, is Paulo available? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. Do you have a few seconds to talk about the coming up election? Uh, All right. You have a good evening, ma'am. Bye. All right, let's see what's up here. You said you cannot hear any music. So how would I make that happen? I'm sure I could make that happen. I just don't know how. I can hear it, so I know there's a way that I can make you hear it. Does that make sense?
Hello there, is this Renee Marie?
Mm. Uh, yeah, but you're just gonna see me bobbing my head and you're not even gonna know what I'm listening to. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Why am I not receiving calls? No, 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 no. We're not losing that count. We cannot lose this count again. I'm not letting that happen. Let me go ahead and take a picture before I lose it. Alright. Too low. I can make that happen. Also, let me know if you hear this next caller, though. I guess we can. One won't hurt. Hello, is Ethan available?
Yes.
How are you doing, Ethan? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election. All right, sweet. Did you hear that guy's voice? And thank you for helping me out here, boy. Because it's easier to just ask you than to go and try and rewatch what I'm currently doing. You know what I'm saying? Hello, is Jennifer available?
No, this is Chase. May I ask who's calling?
My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang's presidential campaign, and I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to answer some questions about the coming up election.
Oh, I am not interested, and I don't think that she is. She is a Bernie volunteer. Have a great day.
All
Goodbye.
right. Yeah, but absolutely. I feel like we should call her back, but I'm just being. I guess not. She's a Bernie volunteer, but it doesn't mean nothing. Hello, is Gonzalo available?
Who?
Gonzalo?
Yeah, this is Gonzalo.
How you doing? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. And I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
Pardon me, I can't hear you.
Yes, I'm a volunteer with the presidential campaign for Andrew Yang, and I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to answer some questions.
I am at work right now, so it can be another time.
All right, sir, we will call you back. You have a good evening.
All right. Yeah, you too.
Yeah, there was a little salt. Just a little bit of salt.
Is currently unavailable. Please speak clearly. Your voicemail is being transcribed by Umail.
Yang Month Handbook and updated Yang Gang Boot Camp training. They're not gonna make us redo this training, are they? Say again. I'm saying they're not gonna make us redo it, are they? I don't know. I hope not. Hello, is Nicholas available?
This is him.
How you doing, Nicholas? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. I was wondering if you had a few seconds to answer some questions about Andrew Yang.
I do not actually. I'm driving.
All right. You have a good
Thank you.
evening,
Bye.
sir. I don't know what this is, but I like it. Oh, sorry, dude. Here's the last one, 22.
Sorry, there's no more room to record new messages.
Okay. Why does it sound like Streets of Rage from back in the day? Was it like 1996? That guy was ahead of his time, though. Way ahead of his time. Pasta tonight? Sweet. Hello, is Craig available?
Sorry?
Is Craig available?
No, it's the wrong number.
Wrong number.
Yeah.
Alright, you have a good evening, ma'am.
You too. Bye-bye.
Actually, yeah. Let me, there's gotta be more calls. No, this is it. This is it. Okay. Hello, is Sarah available?
Hello? This is Sarah.
How are you doing, Sarah? My name is Grant. I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was wondering if you had a few seconds to answer some questions about the coming election.
I actually don't. I'm at work right now.
All right. Would you mind if we called you back?
Well, probably not today.
Okay. All righty. You have a good evening, ma'am.
All right. Thanks. You too.
All right.
Bye.
Hello, is Francis available? How you doing, Francis?
it's me.
How you doing, Francis? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer for the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. And I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the coming election.
Yes.
Alrighty. Do you know who Andrew Yang is?
Yes.
If you had to put him between 1 and 5, where would you put him?
Probably 4.
4. May I ask who your top is?
Yeah. Biden, Klobuchar. Oh, shoot. Who's the next one? Buttigieg.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Well, would you like to hear some more about Andrew Yang? Do you have any, do you know anything about his policies?
Yeah, a little bit. But no, I don't want to hear it anymore.
Alright, yes ma'am. You have a good evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Alright, what was I doing? Hello, is Daniel available? Daniel?
Who is this?
My name is Grant, and I'm a
Who is this?
My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer for the Andrew Yang campaign. And I was wondering if you had a few seconds to answer a few questions about the coming election.
Please take my number off your call list. Thank you.
I will. Yeah. Oh, all right. I was gonna say thank you, but you hung up too fast. Actually. I'll do it in a second. Let me, what was I doing here? Eight, so what would that, 40, so that would make it 9 then, right? Yeah, 9. Hello, is Casey available?
He's not. Can I take a message, or can I help you with something?
My name was Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. I was just calling to ask him a few questions. Do you know when he'll be available?
I don't, not right at the moment, though.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. You have a good
Thanks.
evening.
Bye. You too.
Not home. No contact. Save. 9 We are coming for you. Did you take up pictures? Huh? Do you want to do it from your Twitter?
Hello?
Hello, is Nancy available?
Yes, this is Nancy.
How are you doing, Nancy? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang campaign, and I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
With whom? What campaign?
Andrew Yang's campaign.
We're volunteers with Amy, so no thank you.
All right, you have a good evening, ma'am. Man, where is the... I don't know what you just warmed up, but that also smells... Oh, the food from yesterday. It smells really, really good. Is there any more? I don't want yours. Say again? Oh, no, I'm not worried about it. I was gonna make us dinner, though. I mean, it's already 2:44. You're not gonna be hungry, are you? So I gotta eat by myself again. Thank you for that. Talked to correct person. Yes.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing? Is Sean available?
This is.
My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. And I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
Which campaign?
Andrew Yang?
Oh, okay, sure.
Absolutely. All right. If you had to rank him from anywhere from 1 to 5, where would you put him?
What is 1 and what is 5?
1 is best, 5 is worst.
I guess number 3.
All right. And may I ask who your top choice is?
Elizabeth Warren.
Sweet. May I ask you why Elizabeth Warren?
What's that?
May I ask you why you like Elizabeth Warren?
I think she can beat Trump.
Ooh, that's a good reason. Did you know that Andrew Yang is pulling over 15% of Trump supporters? Did you know he's also...
I did not know.
Yeah, if you give me your email, I can send you that information if you like numbers.
That's fine.
Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Wait, I'm sorry. I thought you said you were going to send me numbers.
Oh yeah. I was gonna send you numbers. Yeah, I'll send you some polls and some videos. I'll send you a couple articles if you like. But I'm gonna need your email address to do any of that.
Okay, that's fine or not. Yeah, email address is asusean@gmail.com.
ASUSEAN
at
gmail.com. All right. Well, there's no point in me trying to convince you right now. I will just send you that information and let you look at it for yourself.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
All right. You have a good evening.
Okay, you do, bye.
Sweet. Send Andrew polling info Trump supporters. Do you need to start looking up a recipe? Oh yeah, and I didn't hear your answer. Did you want to do it on your Twitter, or did you want to... Oh, we'll send me the pictures then. Sweet. Alright. Talk to correct person next. Is this frozen, or has no one just talked in a long time? And
The tone. Please record your message.
okay, good.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, Rochelle. My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was just wondering if you would like to talk about Andrew Yang for a little while. If you could, you can give me a call back at 205-235-3404. Thank you. Golly, I suck at leaving voicemails.
Hello?
Hello, is Chase
Hello?
available?
This is him.
How are you doing, Chase? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang
This is him.
presidential campaign. I'm a volunteer with the presidential you said this is him right in the middle of my spiel. You threw me off. My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang campaign, and I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk.
Whose campaign are you with? Sorry,
Andrew
I keep
Yang.
cutting out.
Andrew Yang. I'm sorry.
You said Andrew Yang.
Yes.
So I haven't looked at a ton of his policies. But I'm very likely to caucus for Biden right now. But I will look at his stuff and consider it.
Is there any
go ahead.
is there any issue that you really have? What's your biggest issue? Let me put it that way. What's your biggest issue right now?
Well, I mean, I don't like the really far left policies, like paying for everybody's college and some of those sorts of issues. But I think now probably the biggest thing is whoever can beat Trump. That's kind of like my biggest issue. So,
well, did you know that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll support.
Did you know
I'm
that
definitely
Andrew
supportive of
Yang
this
is pulling
nomination.
15% or more of Trump supporters?
No, I haven't. I haven't honestly looked at a ton of this stuff. Honestly, I'll admit that I've been pretty bad at keeping up with all the caucus stuff like that. I've not really done my part. I guess I would say as an Iowan, but.
Well, you know you're worth 1,000 Californians, right?
yeah, that's for sure. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I will do my part though to look at some of his policies, and I do appreciate the call. I have to leave here in about 2 seconds to go in for work, but
well, if you've got 2 seconds to
appreciate
send me
your
your
time.
email address, I can send you some polls and some cool information that you'd maybe be interested in.
I honestly, the problem with giving out my email is I feel like I already have 25 things and I cannot actually get off the unsubscribe list for any of these companies. And so I spend basically.
Oh, no. I'm not a
5 minutes every
company.
day
I'm
just
going to do
deleting.
this from my
Yeah.
personal email, sir.
Okay,
I'm just a
sure.
volunteer.
It's my name. It's Chase D. Yeah, email. That's fine.
Say it again. It's
It's my full name, so it's Chase Deobald at Gmail.
DEOBALD, right?
That's correct.
All right.
Go ahead, send some stuff. That's great.
Yeah, this will
Sounds
be
good.
coming from my
Thank you
personal
so much.
email.
Appreciate
so.
it. Sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
You have a good evening.
You too.
I will take that too. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, Biden, come on, bro. He thinks Biden can beat Trump. I also agree. I agree, man. I haven't really been. Yeah. Well, if they were paying attention, they would know that Biden is I don't know what's the right word. He's a bumbler, a fumbler of words these days. Clipboard. Watch somebody get on as soon as I do this. 8. Is that right? I thought I was already on 9. 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 10, 11, 12. I should do multiple. Hello, is Aaron available? Hello, is Aaron available? All right. 2. 52. 61. That was incorrect. Dang.
Hello.
Hello, is Janice available? Wondering if you had a few seconds to
Yes,
talk
this-
about Andrew Yang.
Whose campaign are you with?
Andrew Yang?
Oh, Andrew Yang. Okay. You know what I would like to just say about Andrew Yang? I'd like to see him talk more about poor and poverty.
You'd like to see him talk what?
Okay.
Can you repeat that? I missed it.
I'd like to see him focus more on. I would like to see him focus more on poor people and talk about need for our country to do more for people who are not on Wall Street, the Main Street people who don't have 401ks and so forth.
That's
Because there's a
exactly
lot
who
of people
Andrew
in our
Yang
country
talks
that are
to.
hurting.
That's exactly who Andrew Yang talks to.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of his policies?
So, I've heard him, in the debates he's been in, and frankly, I'm kind of impressed with him.
I am impressed with him as well. I drove 12 hours from Alabama all the way to Iowa to canvass for him in this negative 20-degree weather. So I am also impressed with him.
Mm-hmm. Well, good.
If you had to rank
Thank you
him
for
for
coming.
1 through 5, where would you put him?
Boy, it's hard to say. I think there are a lot of good candidates. Probably put ahead of him. My first choice, frankly, would be Elizabeth Warren.
Okay.
But he would probably be in my top 5.
All right, but Elizabeth is your first choice. Right, let's find Elizabeth.
Yes.
There she is. All right, and do you have a second choice by chance?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, do you have a second choice by chance?
Do I have... Let's see, my second choice. That would probably be a close tie between Buttigieg and Andrew Yang, and I also like Tom Steyer.
May I ask you what makes you like Mr. Pete?
Would ask me like who?
May I ask? Yeah, Pete Buttigieg.
Buttigieg?
Yes, ma'am.
What makes me like him?
Yes, ma'am.
I think he's very smart, articulate. He's done some things, as a mayor. I do think he's a little bit young. I see him maybe as a candidate 4 years from now after a little bit more experience, but I think he's kind of a smart guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing if Elizabeth Warren is the candidate. I wouldn't mind seeing her selecting him as her running mate. But I could also see a role in an administration for Andrew Yang, because he's very smart and articulate, and I think his personality is non-divisive. I think he respects people.
I agree. Would you be interested in hearing him speak in person?
Speaking to him in person?
I mean, would you be interested in listening to him speak in person, like at a town hall or a rally?
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you this. You're calling me from... I'm a registered Iowa voter, but I am in D.C., so it wouldn't be possible for me to come and hear him speak.
Oh, you're not in Iowa currently?
I'm not in Iowa right now, even though I'm an Iowa registered voter.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know where you are, but I do know that he bounces back and forth between Iowa, California, and a few other states here lately.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate talking to you. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thank you for taking the time out to speak with me. What was her second choice? It was between all of them. So, yeah, it's just not. Hello, is Sebastian available? Hello, is Sebastian available? Hello?
Hello?
Hello. My name is Grant.
Hello?
You have a good. You're not interested. They're not interested. if that was the right person because the thing took so long to pull up. I couldn't even say his name. Okay, well, that's a waste. Fix your shit. Alright, let's see. What was I doing? Hello, is Cody available?
Hello? Yeah, this is him.
How are you doing, Cody? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang campaign. I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
I'm actually at a work conference right now, so if you wouldn't mind, maybe call back another time.
All right, sure. I can do.
All right. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello, is Edith available? Excuse me.
Hello?
Hello, is Carol available? Hello, is Carol available? Okay, smash the phone down. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Hello?
Hello, is Margot available?
Just a second. It's for you. Just tell him.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing, Margot? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
I really don't. I haven't decided, and I wish you'd quit calling.
Oh, has someone been calling you already? Yeah, well,
Hello?
Hello, is Connie available?
Speaking.
How are you doing, Connie? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election. All right, ma'am. You have a good evening. At least let me say goodbye. My goodness, people. Hello, is Leonard available?
Yes, I'm here.
How are you doing, Mr. Leonard? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
What's that?
I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang campaign, and I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
Oh, we haven't completely made up our mind yet.
You said you've completely made up your mind, or you have not?
No, we haven't made up our mind yet.
That sounds like a plan to me. Have you heard of Andrew Yang?
What was the name?
Andrew Yang?
Yes, we've heard of him and watched several of his presentations.
All right, on a scale of like 1st to 5th, where would you rank him?
I'm sorry, but you're cracking up.
I was saying on a scale of 1 to 5, where would you rank Mr. Andrew?
I'd rank him about 4.
All right, may I ask who your first choice is?
Go ahead.
Did you say Biden?
What's that?
I was saying, may I ask who your first choice is?
Oh, it's ranging between Amy and Biden.
Would you lean stronger towards Biden or Amy?
I still can't hear you.
I said, would you lean stronger towards Biden or Amy?
Probably more towards Amy.
All right. May I ask you, why you like Amy there?
Pretty plain spoken.
Pretty plain spoken. All right, I can understand that.
Yep.
All right. Would you like to hear any more about Andrew Yang?
No, I think we've heard all his advertisements, watched him, and I think we know all we need to know.
Oh, well, what do you know? Can you tell me what you know?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm going to end this call. Thank you.
All right, you have a good evening, sir. Hard of hearing. I'm pretty sure I was screaming into this thing, and I'm like pretty much touching the microphone. I don't know why he couldn't hear me. I'm assuming he's just have hearing issues. So, hello, is Richard available?
Hang on just a minute. Derek, are you around there? Telephone. I think they're going to tell you there's no telephone service. There's bills on the cell phone line. She's telling me that. Yeah, we'll get this trouble. You don't have the boards anyway, so. Yeah, the boards though, yeah, so. Appreciate you calling. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hello, how are you doing, Richard? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. I was just calling to see if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
Yes, hang on just a moment, please.
Absolutely.
Okay, I had the hearing aid in there, and I couldn't get what you said.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. And I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of something here, but that's all right if it won't take long.
It won't take long if we rush through it. So let's rush through it. If you had to pick, do you know who Andrew Yang is? First of all, let's start there.
I'm sorry, I just cannot understand on this phone. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying, so you'll have to try again some other time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have a good evening.
Thank you.
Hello, is Gail available?
Hello. This is Gail.
How are you doing, Gail? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
I am the chief volunteer in Denison, Iowa for Elizabeth Warren, so I am not interested. I'm sorry to say.
Oh, the chief. The chief. Okay, for Elizabeth Warren, you said.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you had to rank Andrew, though, would you pick like 1 through 5? Would you pick 5? Would you pick 6?
Who are you talking about?
Andrew Yang, ma'am.
Oh, I would rank Andrew at the bottom of my list.
The bottom of
I
your
just don't
list.
think he can get elected.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I like
Even though
him,
he's
but
pulling
I just
15% or more of Trump voters?
Yeah, because I live in Iowa and he's not doing anything here. And
I drove 12 hours all the
he's
way from
not at the top
Alabama
of
to
the polls.
canvass. I drove all the way from Alabama to canvass in Iowa
Yeah,
in this
well,
negative
I
20-degree
in
weather.
14 days at the Iowa caucuses, and I won't be voting for Andrew Yang. If he can make the general, definitely.
All right.
Okay?
All right,
Thank
I'm going
you.
to hold you to that. Ew. I'm the chief volunteer. All right. All right, let me get these pictures here. Got 15. 61. I think I already had 60. Hello, is Vicky available?
Pardon? Who is this?
My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
And can you give me your name again?
Grant, G-R-A-N-T.
And you are with which politician?
I'm an unpaid volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign.
Oh, thank you, but no thank you.
All right. Yes, ma'am. You have a good evening. All right. Let's see what's up here. 10, 11, 12. I got 52, so I need to put my 60 in there. Oh, no. I've already got 60, apparently. So I need to put this next one here. Add Steve. Phone banking information. Tweet. Yes. Hello? He's not doing anything in Iowa, my butt. Hello, is Paul available?
This is he.
How are you doing, Paul? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang campaign, and I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
I'm sorry, I was just heading out the door.
All right. Hello? Hello? All right, sweet. Hello, is Opal available?
Yes, she is.
How are you doing? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming elections.
I didn't understand that.
My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
I'm not interested.
All right. Yes,
Take
ma'am.
my name off of your calling list.
Yes, ma'am. You have a good evening.
Yes.
I wouldn't call that necessarily angry, hostile, but... Hello, is Leroy available?
Who's calling?
My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. And I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
No, we don't.
All right, you have a good evening. At least let me say, have a good evening. It's so pissy that you hang up right away. My goodness. Common courtesy, people. Common courtesy. Hello, is Michael available?
That's me.
How are you doing, Michael? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. Do you have a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election?
I'd rather not. Thank you, though.
All right.
Bye.
You have a good evening. Him too. All right, sweet. I thought he was gonna be one with manners. Guess not, huh?
Hello.
Hello, is Linda available? Hello, is Linda available? All right. There's no way that this is the actual Andrew Yang, is it? No. But, you are welcome. Whether it's the real one or not, you are welcome. I will gladly do it for the man who saved my life. Hello, is
Hello.
Edward available?
Yes.
How you doing, Edward? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming elections.
No, I'm just heading out the door and I haven't decided a thing, so
All right.
you have a good day.
You too.
Goodbye.
Bye. See, was that so hard? Let me double check on this here. What number am I on? Oh, I already did 14. 15. I thought I already checked the messages and I didn't see a message. Yeah, anybody that phones comes up, I don't think that's the one. I'll have to take that down. We'll see. If it's a problem, I'll do so, but I wasn't planning on leaving these up anyway.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, is Edward speaking? Oh, why is it still going? I did not press next call yet. Whoops. I'll figure it out, lady. It'll be okay. I could try, Hello, is Urban available? Hello, is Urban available? Okay. Hello, is Paul available?
This is he.
How you doing, Paul? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. I was just wondering if you had a few seconds. Hello, is Dennis available? Hello, is Dennis available? Hello, is
service from Google and will get a transcript of this call. Go ahead and say your name and why you're calling. Please remove this number from your mailing and contact list. Thanks, and goodbye. I'm hungry. May have to end this shortly. Get some food. Hello, is Samaj available?
Yeah, who's this?
How you doing? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
Yeah, I'm at work right now.
You got literally 60 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So first of all, I'm talking to the right person. On a scale of 1 to 5, where would you rank Andrew Yang? Do you know about who he is?
Yeah. I did my research every couple of years. I say on a scale of 1 to 5.
Yes, sir.
I say about a.
Like first being your first choice, then fifth being your fifth
4.
choice.
I say about a 4.
Okay, may I ask who your first choice is?
It was either Bernie Sanders or Biden. If Biden's still running, I haven't checked.
You haven't checked, so Bernie or Burden, huh? Bernie, huh? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Should I put Bernie as your first? I'll do that.
Yeah, put Bernie as my. Well, Biden is gonna be the all-time. So because I don't know, I feel like he already has the experience.
Oh yeah, he's got. He may have too much experience, so much that it's overflowing off of him, and he can't keep his words straight. But if you say so.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Can I ask you one thing? What is it about Biden that you like about him? Is it that you want him to beat Trump, or?
For one, the marijuana legalization.
Really?
You know, everybody love that.
Oh yeah, well, as far as marijuana legalization, Mr. Andrew Yang is gonna do that for everybody. But on top of that, on 4/20/2021, he's gonna release everybody out of jail who's been in jail for a non-violent drug criminal offense.
Well, I'm voting for him then.
All right, I guess your first choice was with the Andrew Yang then. Hey, if you got an email address, I can shoot you some information real quick, because I know you just told me you had to go.
Yeah. It's marburysamaj@gmail.com.
So, MarburySemaj.
Yep, at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. All right, man.
Yep.
I'm going to send you some information here probably within the next hour. I'm going to do a little bit more of this call-in, and then I'll once I get off, I'll send you some information. And it's coming from my personal email, so it's not like you're going to keep getting unsolicited messages and stuff like that. So.
All
right, man. Well, it was good talking to you. Go enjoy your work, I guess.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, man. I'll probably talk to you here within the next hour.
All right, cool.
Cool. I enjoyed talking to you.
Hell yeah, you too. All right, I'm out of here.
Bye.
Peace.
Dime,
Hello, is Norris available?
diga.
Hello.
No se oye nada.
No habla inglés? I guess not.
Hello.
Hello. All right. And remove number, contact, no contact. Ah, sweet. Hello, is Judith available?
Hello, is Judith?
Oh wow, why pick up the phone? If you're going to just slam it down. All right. No contact. Hello, is Beverly available? Hello, is Beverly available?
No, she's not here.
All right. You have a good evening, ma'am.
Dime.
Hello, is Carolyn available?
Dime.
Hello, is Carolyn available?
Dime.
My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming presidential election. Say again?
Dime. Dime.
Hello?
Hello, is Asia available?
Is she?
How you doing, Asia? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang campaign, and I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming presidential election.
Oh, not right now. I'm sorry. I'm at work.
All right, would you mind if we called you back?
Yes.
All right, absolutely.
That's fine.
You have a good evening, ma'am.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye. Hello, is Carol available? Hello, is Carol available? Guess Carol's not available. Let's see. 16. So this will be 17. I guess I will do 30 more to make it an even 20. She did 3 for me, so that will mean I have made, what, 170 calls, at least that I've counted. No, that'd be more. I don't know. Doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna go until 70 so that I can have given Steve 20 points today. Because hashtag Team Steve. Okay. Steve, we're gonna have to get together and you're gonna have to give me a masterclass on the VAT. One of these days. Yes, I will post the information for how to sign up to TextBank every time I put one on here. Yes, I will. I don't care if you care. I don't care if you tired of seeing it. I think it's important. Alright, sweet. Okay.
Hello?
Hello, how are you doing?
Hello?
Hello, can I speak with Dan?
Who's this?
My name is Grant. I'm a volunteer for the...
No, he's out snowplowing. Sorry.
All right. Yes, you have a good evening.
Sorry, he's
yes,
working today.
Absolutely, you have a good evening. Quit yelling at me, lady. Hello, is Carol available? It's gotta be broken. 'Cause it says there's 5 people.
Anybody on the other end of this?
How you doing, Cassandra? Is this you?
What is it?
How you doing? Am I speaking with Cassandra? I don't think I'm speaking with Cassandra.
No, you're not. You're talking to her stepdad. What can I do for you?
How you doing? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
Oh, don't know nothing about it. She had to send his phone home, and she sent it back to West Virginia. She's got a different phone.
All right, so wrong number.
But you said it's something to do with the election?
Absolutely. I was just wanting to know if you wanted to answer a few questions.
Well, her mom talked to somebody the other day about the election, so there you go.
All right, sir. You have a good evening.
Yep, you too. Fix your phone because you keep breaking up a lot. So I don't know if it's on your end or mine, but you're breaking up pretty bad.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
It's all right everywhere, but you break up every now and then. So it's like
Hello, is Mary available?
No.
All right. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that was Mary. Hello, is Howard available?
it's him.
How you doing, Howard? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang campaign. I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
Message for 90837098832.
Hello, may I speak with Linda?
Oigo.
Hello, how you doing? Is Linda available?
Oigo.
My name is Grant. I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about...
Oigo.
You have a good evening, sir.
La puedo estar pinchado.
You have a good evening. You have a good evening. I mean, I don't know what you mean. Don't release their names on stream. I say their name out loud.
Hello.
How you doing? Am I speaking with Miss Francis?
Yes.
How are you doing? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. And I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
Well, I'll tell you, like I tell everybody else, I'm going to vote for who don't call me.
All right.
Bye.
Absolutely. You have a good evening, ma'am. Guys, I don't understand what you mean by don't put their name on here. I literally say their name and sometimes their first and last name on the stream talking. Hello. Am I speaking with Barbara? How you doing? My name is Grant. I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election. Hello? All right. You have a good evening, sir.
Hello,
Hello, is Joanne available?
this is she.
How you doing, ma'am? My name is Grant. I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
You're a volunteer with what campaign?
The Andrew Yang presidential campaign?
I am not getting your name or the name. It just, I'm getting a scratch in my phone or something.
Oh,
but
I apologize.
I didn't get it then either.
Andrew Yang. I apologize.
Andrew Yang, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I have been called by volunteers for Mr. Yang, and I appreciate what you kids are doing. I have decided to stick with Bernie. I worked for him 4 years ago, and I still believe in what he says, and so I am going to stick with Bernie, and I appreciate your time, and you know, appreciate all you do, but I've already made up my mind.
Absolutely,
okay?
ma'am. Can I ask you one question, and then I'll let you go? If you had
Sure.
to rank him from your first choice, and I know obviously isn't your first choice because you chose Bernie, down to your fifth choice, where would you pick him? Where would you rank Andrew Yang?
Third. I like
Third.
Elizabeth Warren.
All right.
She and Bernie think really close alike, but I do like Andrew Yang. I like what he says, and I would be in a real dilemma if Bernie wasn't running this year. But he's behind Elizabeth. I am going to, if I don't have a quorum or whatever they call it when you caucus, I will go with Elizabeth Warren. But I hope we have enough. So that's where I stand.
All right. Yes, ma'am. You have a good evening.
Thank you. You too. Stay warm. Bye-bye.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. How's that, NYC Yang Gang? How's that? That's the best I can do. I don't know how else to do this. I mean, I'm saying their names half the time anyway, so.
Hello.
Hello, is Marjorie available?
This is she speaking.
How you doing, ma'am? My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was wondering if you had a few seconds
I can't. You're talking too fast. I cannot understand you.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Grant. I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
If I had what?
A few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
Oh, I can't understand you.
All right. That's the best I can do. How about that? That's the best I can do. Just put my big face over it. Does that work? Does that work for you? Hello, is Joseph available? Hello. Yeah, let me just make my face like huge since you do that. Just take it there. Hello, yeah.
If you're satisfied with the message,
I'm not
press
satisfied
1.
with
To
the
listen to your message, press 2.
Hush, hush.
To erase and re-record, press 3. To continue recording where you left off, press 4.
No contact. Save. Oh, quit crying, quit crying. Yes, you are. Hello, is Marshall available? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, is Jane available?
Who's calling, please?
My name is Grant, and I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign, and I was just wondering if you had a few seconds to talk about the upcoming election.
I'll see if I can find him. Hold on.
Hello.
How are you doing, Gene? My name is Grant. I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang presidential campaign. I was wondering if you had a few seconds to talk.
Well, go ahead.
I'm assuming that just off of your laughter that you're not a fan.
No, I'm very undecided about anybody.
Okay.
If that's what you wanted, I just don't know. How about I'm registered independent, was a Democrat. I just don't like the idea of what we could say, to kill babies. I don't like that. I like a right to life. I just don't care for the Democratic stance.
We are pro-life over here at
Trump.
Andrew Yang's side. I believe.
Excuse me?
You said, if I heard you correctly, we're talking about abortion here, right?
Right.
Right. Andrew Yang is definitely pro-life.
So everybody still says, well, women have the right to choose, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's why I think they have a right to choose. Them and the guy take responsibility for creating a life. I just don't believe in that abortion.
Oh.
So that's my big problem with the Democrats.
What?
Other than that, it's wide open.
Yeah.
I just want anybody to be
I don't really
Trump,
have
that's
too
for
much
sure.
of an opinion on that one because I don't have a reproductive system of that nature. But yeah, I don't have too much of an opinion on that one. I can't.
Well, okay, no, my wife and I, we definitely do. It's just, and I know there's some people that can't stand Trump and they're going to vote for him again just for that issue, which I'd rather be a member of the party and try and change things than, not be a part of it and just let it go. But that's our biggest problem.
Okay, and
I know that's a big problem.
would you mind talking to me on the phone a little later? Maybe I could go a little bit deeper into this with you.
Well, I appreciate you calling. Your interest, that's good. And I'm still wide open as to who I'm going to go for. I'm going to the caucuses, but I don't have an opinion yet for sure.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to call you a little bit later when I'm not so busy. If that's all right with you.
No, that's fine.
Cool.
We're usually home. All right.
Absolutely. You have a good evening.
Calling.
Yeah, abortion isn't something that I feel like talking about on the live stream. I'd rather have that conversation between me and him one-on-one. So I kind of just shut it off there and grabbed his number. Hello, is Sarah available? Hello, is Sarah available? Occidentalone, you are very welcome, sir.
Hello.
Hello, is Doris available? Hello, is Doris available? If the name thing doesn't keep up with by the time they say hello, then I'm sitting here like even 100? Nah. Probably be like another half an hour before that happens, and I'm kind of hungry. I think I've been doing this for like 4 hours now or so, something like that, roughly. So I am hungry.
Hello?
Hello, am I speaking with William?
What is this?
How you doing? My name is Grant. I'm a volunteer with the Andrew Yang campaign, and I was just wondering if...
No, you're not speaking.
Hello? I can hear you, sir.
Hey, can you hear me? Sorry. After LBJ got us in fucking Vietnam, Democrat Party.
Check out Andrew Yang. He might be a little bit less of a Democrat than you're thinking. This guy just called me a creep for volunteering for a presidential candidate. Ugh. Now that one would probably be the only one that I would call hostile. So hard to not be a dick and just leave his name on the call list, but I'm not gonna do it. Humanity first, right? We'll just go until my stomach starts screaming at me. How about that? Hello, is Ricky available? Hello, is Ricky available? Oh no. Where's my next button? Oh. You guys seen that though? I'm pretty sure I was on 72.
Master of the sun, memories falling on concrete.
There we go.
Leaving no behind. Now you swear to be my enemy. Victim of your cards, I'm running in the dark, avenger into nothing.
I swear it was 72.
Gone into the night. Won't you come and hold my hand? Master of the sun, master of the sun.
That's all. What's going on? Why is it so broken here? Oh, it's only showing 22.
Master of the sun.
6.
Memories falling on concrete.
No, when did it stop calling?
Leaving you behind. King of silence in this reverie. Victim of our cards. I'm running in the dark, avenger into nothing.
There we go. I'll take that. I'll take that. 67 is close enough to 70, and I'll just do 3 more. Jeez. Alright. Ay, ay. Hello. Am I speaking with Richard?
No, he's not here.
All right, ma'am. You have a good evening.
All right. Bye.
Oh, crud. Now I've got to do to 13 just to make it even. Because if I go to 13, then that will make it that will make it what? Hello, am I speaking with Diane?
No, she's not here. May I take a message?
Well, I was just a volunteer for the Andrew Yang campaign, and I was just calling to ask her some questions.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Bye.
you have a good one. That would make it 80, so I've got a few more calls to go, 5 more to go, and I will call it a day.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing? Is this Marvin?